Oh yeah, again, same rule as last time. Just quickly, this will probably still be in the video. Don't talk over each other. You two have one audio track.
Okay, understood. Yep.
Anyways, welcome to the second episode. Yeah, it's the second episode of Video Game Book Club. We were supposed to do like a weekly one, but
we'll get to it.
So this episode is on Metroid Samus Returns remake? I guess it's a remake.
Samus Returns, but
whatever. On the 3DS. Did you both play it on the 3DS?
I played it on the 3DS, and he played it on the same 3DS.
Wow. I played it on Citra. God rest its soul.
Rip.
We lost a real one.
Yeah, mid playthrough.
Let's just start on initial thoughts. We don't need to do too much preamble. It's a Metroid game. We all know what those are.
It's a remake. It's 2017, I think, and the Game Boy version came out in... Why is this so difficult to find out? I had to click like 3 links. 1991.
Old ass game.
Yeah, very old. Black and white.
Actually, the Game Boy does not display in black and white, I'll have you know.
Game Boy Pocket does.
Whoa, language. Jesus.
Actually more of a grayscale.
Okay. Anyways.
Wes, in that lighting, you look like a analog horror character.
Is that a little... That's too much chest. Is that good? Better?
Yeah, that works. Okay.
Leave it on.
I mean, everything works. What do you think, this is a high-quality production?
Absolutely not, bro.
Alright, so first thoughts. Or I guess this is more of still the banter thing. I don't like Metroidvanias.
Okay.
Right out of the book. I do not like Metroidvanias. I didn't finish Hollow Knight. I didn't finish pretty much any Metroid game that I've started. The only one I've finished is Dread and Prime.
I mean, those are the best, so you win.
Again, I was going to play it on a Switch. You know, I would happily shill $60 to play a game that I might like, but Nintendo won't offer it, so had to resort.
Don't worry, we got Luigi's Mansion 2 for $60.
Luigi's Mansion 2 for $60. Thank God. You know, I knew the Switch library was missing something.
Thank God. I like Metroidvanias. I don't love Metroidvanias, but I really like Metroid games. So, and this is like the only one I haven't played of the 2D stuff. So I was really excited to play this. And I also actually think the original Metroid 2 is a very good game. So this was my pick.
I would play the original Metroid 2, but it and the first one suffer from what I call old ass game syndrome, where I don't want to sit through them.
Yeah. It is literally, Metroid 2 is the most old ass game you'll ever play. It has black and white. It doesn't have music, basically. It's ass, but it's good ass.
Honestly, I'm not 100%. I think I need to play more Metroidvania games before I really know how I feel about them. I have beat Super Metroid, Metroid 2. I got about halfway through Metroid Prime, and then my controllers janked out and stopped working. And didn't get back to it, intend on eventually. And I'm halfway through this game right now. And, I mean, I am not very good at figuring out puzzles.
Yo, same.
That is a big part of Metroidvania. I get lost very easily.
That's like my biggest gripe with Metroidvanias is if I stop playing the game or go to sleep or something and come back to it, I just have no clue where I am.
That's why I played this game in 2 sittings.
I don't really have a problem with coming back to it. I just get lost all the time.
Yeah, that's also fair. I beat Prime in one sitting. I beat Dread in one sitting.
What?
Yeah, Prime and Dread I both beat in one sitting.
Okay, bro, okay, that's impressive.
My God. What's his completion time since we're playing on the same console? You know, I can see it. It's 8 hours. I'm 8 hours in and I'm halfway done.
I got 4 hours in, I think. Sum total. But also...
This is going to be an interesting discussion.
It's, I tolerated it as long as I could.
Whoa.
Oh, thank God I'm not the only one.
So, I want to do a lot of talking today, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, what area did you get to first?
How far did I get?
What? Do you know what area you got to?
Hang on,
I don't think anybody pays attention to that.
Let me pull up the video. I don't know what area, but I got down to 29 Metroids.
Okay, so I'm actually further than you. Let's go.
Area 3.
I'm at 22.
I'm going to start with how the game opens. This game has a really good opening.
I was very impressed. Granted, I played on Citra at 1080p, but I was very impressed by how it looked for a 3DS game.
The artwork is actually 3D on console as well, which is really cool. And that's one thing that like stands out about this game, like for me, is that it literally has some of the best 3D on the system. Like, I genuinely think the only game I think that does 3D better than this would be like 3D Land and Ocarina of Time 3D, and those are like basically launch titles. And it's weird because this was at a time where like most 3DS releases don't support 3D because of the 2DS. So that's
right. I forgot about that. I forgot
that
was even a
thing.
Weird.
2017.
Yeah, it came out like after the Switch was already out. I think this came out like October or September ish.
Mm-hmm. They supported the 3DS up until like 2019, didn't they?
Yeah, unfortunately.
You telling me you didn't want Bowser's Inside Story remake in 2019 on the 3DS?
I bought a copy. I'm one of like 3 people.
You're one of 3 people that fucked up.
I killed that company, bro. This game is really good. And immediately, the things that stand out to me when you drop down on the planet, and you're Samus and you're playing the game. The movement is like Dread, which is really good. And this is a little bit of background. This game is the first game from Mercury Steam, which is a third-party developer, and they previously worked on the Castlevania games for the 3DS, which are also Metroidvanias, and they know how to make good Metroid games. Like, I think immediately you can tell the movement is very Dread-esque in the best way possible.
Right. But there are things in Dread, like obviously Dread is an evolution of the Samus Returns gameplay, so obviously there's going to be things missing, but there are just little things that kind of irk me, like there only being 8 like degrees to aim instead of 360 like in Dread. That instantly caught me off guard. Even though it's a circle pad. The 3DS has a circle pad.
I did not even notice that.
I also didn't notice that, to be honest, but it sounds like a real thing, and I don't know, man. It is honestly possible it's an emulator thing. The art style is where it's a little bit mixed for me. Does anyone have strong thoughts on the art style?
No.
No, okay. Hunter, do you care?
I don't.
I might just be dumb guy who doesn't understand stuff, but to me it just looks like a Metroid game.
Fair enough. I think this game has like really impressive graphics for the 3DS and like really intricate kind of environments, but it's also the color brown the entire way through and green.
Is definitely.
Oh yeah, you know what? That's true. It's very very foggy, but not in the way Dread is foggy.
not the good foggy. It looks kind of like an oil painting. In like not a good way, but I mean it doesn't look bad. I will say, like, if you compare to like Metroid Dread has like a very good sense of style where it combines 3D elements and like 2D backgrounds, and like it's got these like really bright reds and like kind of turquoise blues. And then you look at Samus Returns, and it looks like how the Xbox 360 feels.
Fucking what?
It's like brown and green. If you look at like a picture of like Gears of War, and it's just like brown.
Oh yeah, I get the reference.
Yeah, like sorry, yeah, I'm not talking about like the physical. No. Okay, that was a weird. Okay, you understand.
I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Every game on the 360 is brown.
Yes, Metroid Samus Returns is an Xbox 360 game.
Dude, imagine. Just quickly to revisit, I think there is only 8 degrees aiming. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you know what? Honestly, you're probably right.
I looked up fucking Boss Runner, Metroid Samus Returns, all bosses.
My favorite. I watch that from time to time.
I don't see them aiming at 360 degrees.
How do we feel with the music?
No strong feelings, really, because it's all... So I know your opinions on Video Game Donkey, but he was talking about Metroid Prime and how like the real reason you play it is like the ambient music. That does nothing for me. Like the ambient music with all that beeps and bops, no interest. Same with every Metroid game.
And you're saying that Samus Returns kind of has like a similar style?
I feel like every Metroid game has that kind of similar style, other than when you're in like boss fights and stuff, where it amps up a lot more.
Thing for me about this game is that it actually felt like even more of that Prime ambiance than most Metroid games. Like,
Yeah.
you don't get, like, the strong melodies that you get in, like, Super Metroid. Even Metroid Dread is better about this, even though it's not, like, great. Like, and I think partially, if you've played Metroid 2 on Game Boy, you know that the music in that game is, like, it's not music. It's, like, insane. It sounds like dial-up internet.
Sounds like Crazy Bus.
Yes, it sounds exactly like Crazy Bus. Okay, edit in the Metroid boss theme from the Game Boy version. It will kill your ears. And one thing that really stood out to me, this is like the most minor, like nitpicky nonsense detail, but the item pickup jingles in this game are from Metroid Prime, and it's just why.
I didn't even notice that.
It's like something that you only notice if you like care way too much, but there's some other stuff. This game is like weirdly related to Metroid Prime in a lot of ways, which are spoilery, and we'll get there. But
Maybe they were trying to
like
trying to fuse them. They're trying to make them
Yeah.
more relatable.
They weren't actually canon like linked, to my understanding. Someone can correct me on this, but I think this is the game that, again, spoiler alert, like links them together. So I get what they're going for, but it kind of felt like it was losing a bit of the original game's identity to push this kind of Prime vibe in there.
Interesting. I did not know that they weren't even related that much before.
Yeah, that's just random details. Sorry.
Oh, the biggest positive. Oh my god, the biggest positive.
Yes.
I was playing the game. I unlocked the amiibo option.
What?
Finally, the Metroid devs are making a good game. I'm just going to say it.
I'm so glad that the hard mode and gallery are locked behind amiibo. That's just a great decision.
Is that true? Is that like an actual
Yes,
thing?
yes, it's true.
You don't get them for just beating the game in a certain amount of time, like Dread?
So you genuinely, in order to get access to them, you have to scan the amiibo, but you also have to beat the game.
That's shitty. I hate when they do
Yeah.
that. Because I'm like #1 amiibo supporter. I'll buy any dumb plastic Nintendo throws at me. I am consumer. I hate when they lock content behind it.
Yeah, it should always just be like, be a god at the game and get it for free, or buy the $20 figure.
Right. And also, the $20 figure, its main thing should be like sitting on your desk and being a cool figure.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if this was just an emulator thing, just quick gameplay thing. You guys can correct me. Did the parry have like a very slight input delay? Like literally less than half a second?
Yeah.
I think so too, yeah.
Okay.
At least not kind of janky. Like, the parry timing is a little jank in this game.
It was weirding me out so much because it was like the first Metroid fight. It's like you have to parry, and it's like, it's not working. I'm pressing the button.
I will say, I didn't struggle with this that much, but I watched or I listened to Hunter play the game, and he sounded like he was dying whenever he had to parry something.
Hunter, is this true? Do you corroborate?
What?
Is this true?
Hunter, do you suck at parrying?
I don't know what you're asking.
Do you suck at parrying in Metroid Samus Returns?
You know what? Next question.
Okay, yeah, moving on.
Did you guys... this might be a better thing to... No, it's better to do it at the start. Did you guys count how many times you died?
Oh, I didn't, but I can give you an estimate.
I'd love to hear an estimate.
Hunter?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Oh, yeah, Hunter, would you care to share how long you spent on each Metroid fight, approximately?
That was a lie, and if you actually believe that...
Well, we'd love to hear the lie.
Yeah, let's hear the line.
The lie was 1 hour per fight.
Excellent.
There's some truth to it.
The way God intended.
I think I maybe died like 2 times at sight of the bosses, and I think I died like twice to each of the big bosses, pretty much.
Oh! Let me just count. I wrote my notes down here.
Okay.
So I killed... How many Metroids are in the game? Total?
Like 40 or 50?
40? Oh, I think it's 40. How many?
But there's some more at the end, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I like I said, I got to 29. I had 32 deaths in those Metroids. So I think I had more than all of yours in my 3 hours.
This is quite possible. You got less than Hunter, I guarantee you that much.
I'll take it. I'll take second. I thought I was going to be last place. I thought I fucked around and found out in like the shortest amount of time.
I do think this is one of the tougher Metroid games. I think it's not as hard as Dread, but I do think it's harder than like way harder than Fusion, harder than Zero Mission, so it's up there. Anywho, let's start going in chronological order here, because I think we've got like the big ideas out of the way here, kind of, right? Unless there's anything else anyone wants to mention.
Yeah, I got like all my banter and like the first part of my recording out of the way. So
I've bantered.
I essentially got my first 20 minutes out of the way already.
Okay. Hunter, you got anything? Cool.
No.
Okay. It's always just enough time that I'm not sure if you're going to respond. It's the perfect amount of delay.
I'm always just waiting for a what did you say? You guys have any glitches just quickly?
I didn't have any glitches, no.
No?
I don't believe I had any.
There was
Did
a
you?
part where it's underwater and I rolled into the morph ball and went to roll up a hill. And for some reason, the combination of being underwater and rolling up a hill in the morph ball caused me to clip through the map and fall infinitely.
Cool. That's kind of a nice feature.
I got it on video, I'm pretty sure. I can put it in the video right now.
Yeah, that's the experience of someone who plays on an emulator. I'm sorry.
That's an experience of someone who did what Nintendo would never want them to do.
That's true.
A random thing. GTA Chinatown Wars for DS, the US version of the ROM has something like if you're emulating it, you get to a certain point and it just softbox the game. But the European version does not have that softbox, so I don't even know.
Can we
Why?
leave this on?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Bazerson said story has the same thing.
Does it?
Moving on. Yeah, you actually can't get past the file select, I think. I mean, there's ways to get around it, but...
No. You
This-
get
probably
3/4
this
of the
will-
way through GTA Chinatown Wars. And then in the US version, it softbox you. But in the European version, it's just fine to pirate it.
Damn, they're just chill like that?
Hunter, this is the most you've ever spoken in a book club.
You have talked more in the last minute than you did in all of the first episode.
So, areas 1 through 3, which for me is the first part of my notes, and for you guys is the entirety of them.
Yeah, well, don't go through 1 through 3 too fast, because that's all of my experience.
Okay, well, if you want to start with area 1, please.
That was my first 20 minutes. I already talked about it.
Well, I don't have anything to say about it either. So.
Yeah, it's kind of the standard Metroid. It feels more on rails
Yeah.
than I would expect Metroid to be.
Yeah, well, that's kind of a thing about this game and Metroid Fusion, especially like the Game Boy version. The acid makes it so that it's very like segmented. So you're never going to have that big of an environment at the time. And this was kind of a like technical issue on the Game Boy, I think. Maybe, don't quote me on that. But in this game, it just kind of like makes the game feel a little too linear, in my opinion. But
Right. I will say, I went into the game kind of hoping it would... I don't know why I expected this, but I was hoping it would get rid of the old-ass game problem. Where like, oh, it's modernized now. It'll be so much better now.
it feels like an entirely new game to me, pretty much. But it doesn't feel like Dread. It feels like the half step.
Which is weird, because I feel like they added so many mechanics. Like, the parry wasn't in the original game. There's no
Trust
way.
me, I'll get to that. There's a lot in this game that you would think is in the original and absolutely is not. Like,
Really?
a lot. Yeah. They've added so much random stuff.
But they didn't fix the janky level design?
It was jankier. Just as a quick spoiler for a comparison, you couldn't have more than one beam equipped in the original. As in, you can't have ice... You can't carry more than one beam at a time. You had to go get the ice beam again. Just as a little example there.
What?
Yeah.
Like, you had to walk to where you unlocked it, pick it up again, and it will...
Yes. Now, there were multiple ice beams for this reason, kind of, but it still sucked.
I
You
want
also-
to say it really wasn't that bad. It was built into the game.
The game was designed around this, but there was also literally no reason for it to be that way.
The Game Boy didn't have that many buttons.
Where you could go to the start.
It had enough.
They could have done it. Anyways, do we have any notes on Area 2?
The only real note I have for Area 2 is I feel like I dodged a lot of attacks that I really shouldn't. Like, I don't know what Samus's hitbox is, but it must be like a triangle. Because there were so many times that an attack like went by my head, and I'm like, oh, I dodged it, and then it hits the ground and it hits my feet. And it's like, well, it just went past me. I haven't moved.
There's a lot of combat in this game. Like, compared to the actual, like, old school, like, it's kind of like Dread in that regard, where, like, you kill a lot of enemies in this game compared to, like, a standard Metroid game, I feel like.
Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that.
Yeah, me neither.
It feels like there's just way too much.
I kind of am a fan of that, specifically with Dread. I feel like if the Prime games focus on like ambience and exploration, I'd love that, and then the 2D games focus on action and fast-paced combat. That's my ideal.
I agree, but only because Dread boss fights are so good, and not to get ahead of myself, Samus Returns boss fights are not.
Yeah, they were fun.
I have some choice words. So, any more thoughts on Area 2? Because I got nothing.
I'm running out of time cards.
Anyways, Area 3. I do have some notes on Area 3.
I got to one puzzle. Okay, so the way I play Metroid games is I'll usually play them for a long amount of time, and then when I get tired of its bullshit, I put it down and don't pick it back up. And I kind of did that with this game. But I did that after like 3 hours. I set the game down and I was like, I'm done. I'm not playing anymore. Because I got stuck at a puzzle. And then I was laying in bed on my phone and I had an epiphany, a Jimmy Neutron brain blast of how to solve the puzzle. And so I played it for another hour. And then did it again and got sick of it.
Oh, okay. I was wondering like where it was going to die off.
It wasn't even a difficult puzzle. It was the one, I think it's right after a boss fight where you have to use the spider ball and like bomb a wall. I forgot I had the spider ball.
Oh, okay. The thing is, in this game they gave you the X-ray like flare thing. It's not like the old Metro games where you have a visor where it goes. In this game, you like press the A button and just shoom. You can see like a big square around you.
Right, I thought it was broken. I thought it was broken in the emulator when I played because I thought it was on the D-pad because of how the HUD is laid out.
It's so freaking weird. So you actually have to you have to like select it, but then you also I don't know why it's an A. Why is it mapped to A?
I don't know. I figured it out. I figured it out eventually, but it's like the jankiest thing ever because the D-pad is selecting which one you want to use, and then you press A to use it. Why not just make it the D-pad?
Why would you not just use the D-pad? Exactly. It upset me actually. I would always press both and be upset when like I realized how unnecessary the movement of my right thumb was.
I had a visceral reaction when I realized you had to press A after the D-pad press.
I'm glad we're on the same page about this.
I also seem to think it was not a good addition to the game.
Well, I didn't say that.
Like the scanner just in general?
I mean, okay, the scanner...
No, the button combo.
Oh, the button combo. Okay, thank God, yeah.
But you know why they do the button combo? Because you can have multiple things activated at once. You know what? It's a very good addition. But I didn't like it. You can do that
with the D-pad. You can still do that with the D-pad.
You could. You can have it toggleable. Just press it right once for lightning armor. Press it again to turn it off.
But the thing is, like, that uses your agent, so, like, what if you accidentally hit the D-pad? You're not going to accidentally do the button combo.
Say agent?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't know, man. I think the scan is a good addition.
It single-handedly got another 2 hours out of me.
Well, then it's good, okay.
You know what I'm going to say about the scan? I don't really like it because I don't like hidden... I'm not a big fan of hidden blocks in video games.
I like hidden blocks when they're done intuitively, like in Dread. Like, put an enemy up there that I'm already going to be shooting at and missing, and then, boom, I'll know where I'm supposed to go. In Samus Returns, they're like, you have the scanner, you'll find it. Just scan everywhere.
My Metroid brain, I've played all of these 2D games. I'm very far into the Metroid pipeline at this point. My instant instinct, whenever I'm in a room, I bomb every wall and every floor, like, very efficiently to the way where it's not completely slowing me down. To the degree I really never felt stuck in this game. I mean, I think I got a little bit stuck with the spring ball, not knowing immediately where to go, but the game was kind of just, like, forward the whole time for me in this one.
The what?
Like, the game, like, it felt like...
This game ends at the Spider Metroid. I don't know what upgrade you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, sorry. This game ends in Area 3 out of 8.
Mm-hmm. That's a post game.
Okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I think the ion abilities are fine. Spoiler alert, they're not in the Game Boy version, but you didn't see that coming. Mostly because there's not a map.
So
but
you just beat the game, no map?
no map.
I'm gonna say one thing about my experience with Metroid 2. When I played it with a guide, but the map that was used was made of X's and O's exclusively.
Like on a text document?
Yes.
Or is on game FAQs?
You're playing
That's
tic-tac-toe
literally what I
to
was
figure out
on.
where the final
I got
Metroid is.
That was gonna be someone with no internet.
Did you at least win the tic-tac-toe game?
What?
Jeez. It doesn't
Nothing.
matter.
I think Lightning Armor is a cool ability. Just quickly, Lightning Armor, I like it. Temporary
used it
invincibility?
only when you had to. I never used it in the boss fights.
Really?
I would if I would have, I wouldn't have died as much. But yeah.
I wasn't using it, and then I got to like a combat area where I was like, I keep dying. Screw it, I'll just activate it and see what happens. It makes it so much easier.
See, I abused the scan too much to have the ion to spam. It's like I was spamming scan and using my ion every 5 seconds.
Also, I will say just quickly, I know we made fun of Hunter for saying like whatever he said. I thought it was pronounced Aeon.
Yeah, I think it is. I don't know. Yeah, sorry, Hunter. None of us know. Area 3 is really big, so it's understandable that that was kind of your guys' stopping point. I think it is maybe the biggest area in the game.
I'm out of notes.
Okay. Don't worry, I got you guys. So Area 3, I think it is where you first see this big diggy robot with these drills. Don't know if you guys got to that. Did either of you see the big diggy robot?
Big dingy robot. Hang on, let me Google Samus Returns Big Dingy Robot.
His name is Diggernaut.
What?
His name is Diggernaut.
Oh,
Yeah,
I saw a.
I thought that was like Primal Groudon.
I saw Diggernaut in the All Bosses video. I looked.
Oh, there you go. Oh yeah, well, I'll be talking about that. Don't worry.
He looks pretty cool. I like his design.
Yeah, I fucking hate him. So this is gonna be from here on out the
Jesus.
I rant about Diggernaut.
That's the rest of the video.
Yeah. So we'll get there. Area 3. So nobody has anything else. I will say Area 3. So one of the themes of the original Game Boy version, which again I'm gonna have a comparison later, just touch on it, is that it has really good environmental storytelling for the time, where you start finding these like little tiny Metroids that like are like the little ones with the bellies and the pinchers, and you go, hey, I like that. I swoop down. That was a good impression. And then you have the next type of Metroids, which are kind of the bigger ones, and they're like kind of they have like they jump and pounce and stuff. And you have like the really big ones. I think they have tails like Xenomorphs. They look just like this, and they like go like that kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The one thing that sucks about the way Samus Returns kind of replicated this formula is all the Metroid evolutions are good. Like the combat is so much better in this game. But one of the Metroid variants is this little guy who likes to wait till you get into the room, and then he digs out of it, and he goes into another room, and then you get there, and then he digs out there to another room, and then you go there, and then he digs back to the original room, and then you kill him. But it's not like a yeah. Adam, did you see any of these dudes?
No.
Thank God.
Count yourself blessed.
I found another note also just quickly. I forgot I wrote this. Yeah, I forgot I wrote this. The puzzle where you have to like freeze the enemy midair, jump on it, and then spider ball. My exact
Didn't
note.
you get stuck on that forever?
I hated that puzzle so goddamn much.
Okay, what's your note?
That took me like 20 minutes to do, like, successfully. My exact note is stupid-ass, annoying-ass puzzle where you freeze the guy midair and jump on him and bomb the ceiling. I have to jump through the stupid-ass pool.
Dude, what? Is that necessary? Is that a required puzzle?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Because all three of us did it, and it's kind of hard.
That's rough. I'm pretty sure there's a Metroid on the other side of that room.
Also, wait, you could have spider-ball?
I'm pretty sure you could have
Whatever.
I'm pretty sure that's what I did.
Man. That was brutal. I hated that. That was, that.
Oh, no, I don't think I did.
Was your guys'
I think I missile. No, I didn't spider ball. You missile it and then jump through.
You have to missile it, and the thing is, that makes it so you can't really spider ball it.
Right, yeah.
Yep. If we can get a footage of this, it really can't be explained how much it sucks.
Oh, trust me, I recorded all my gameplay. I've got footage of it.
This thing sucks. Like there are similar sections in Super Metroid where you have to like freeze, like the little turtle guys that like bob back and forth, and the vertical shafts, and you gotta freeze them, and they're brown and they have green eyes, and you have to freeze them and jump on them, and then freeze the next guy and jump on them. Mm-hmm. And in Super Metroid, it's awesome. In this game,
I feel like it would be easier in the older games because everything is so much less fluid.
Yeah, I know. Well, the guy you gotta get in this game is like whoosh, and he kind of floats down, and you have to hit him at the top or you can't jump high enough.
Mm-hmm. I quickly found out that if you charge the ice beam, it stays frozen a lot longer.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, Adam?
Can I replay the game?
What's up, Hunter?
I never figured that out. I wish I had figured that out because the charge beam not the charge beam, but the ice beam, it always felt like it wore off so quickly. Like you had to be like stupidly quick.
Yeah, charging with the ice beam makes it last significantly longer.
I was calling Hunter while he was playing this exact segment, and I could like hear it boiling over while he was playing.
No, I'm pretty sure I was at your house when I was doing that one.
Oh yeah, I saw a live playthrough.
Oh my god. That's
Even over
hilarious.
voice, I would have known exactly what part of the game is. I genuinely think this is the most iconic part of this game. So, you wake up Diggernaut. That's all I have to say about Area 3. Area 3's got a lot of Metroids, though. Like, it is, like, a ton of them. I think you kill, like, the first... You get down to, like, the low 20s, maybe, like, 19 Metroids by the time you're done with Area 3.
When I ended, I had, like, 6 DNA things. So, you go to a lot.
Oh, that's one thing I forgot to mention. So... One interesting thing, a difference between these two Metroid 2s. Well, the main thing is that like both games are about killing the Metroids, but in this game they give you like an objective. You get these golden statues with like dots that tell you how many are in the area. And if you bring back a Metroid, because you have no idea what to do, it'll give you a hint to where the next one is if you get lost. So it kind of has like this built-in hint system and also the number of Metroids you need to kill. None of this is in the original Metroid 2. Just so you know.
That is the only reason I knew you had to freeze the one enemy and jump through the hole, because there was a dot, like a hint on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Like
That was necessary.
There was probably gonna be a missile upgrade or something back there.
For real. I don't know, we keep going back to this. I moved on, but like, I still have hate in my heart for the ice weird rolly jump thing.
Well, yeah, because you didn't know to charge the beam. It probably would have been easy if you knew.
No.
It was a lot easier if you knew. It wasn't easy. It was easier.
No. Easier. But other than that, I don't have anything to say about Area 3. It's just like more of the game. That's one thing that is really like not good. I was gonna say sucky, but it's not like egregious about this game. Is that there's no like distinction that's really strong between areas in this game. Like, you play, like, Super Metroid, and there's, like, the lava area with, like, the scary music. And, like, there's the flower area with, like, the creepy music and, like, the flower petals go down. You know, there's the underwater area. Like, there's a little bit of that in this game. The theming is, like, a lot less strong. And I think the way it's segmented into 8 areas is kind of what causes that.
Oh, wait, I said I was on the... I said I was on the ice puzzle for 20 minutes. I was only on it for 2.
Felt like 20.
It definitely felt like 20.
I was on it for more than 2, I guarantee it.
Oh yeah, he was. Okay.
And the main thing that fucked me over was the only 8-degree aiming, because I just wanted to hit the goddamn enemy, but I could only aim like all the way up or all the way down. Sorry, I'm just watching footage back of it. Just, like trying to hit the guy, aiming straight forward, and then aiming all the way down, and then pause the game to write a note.
It's gonna be like a third of our reviews talking about this stupid ass ice room.
I hate that fucking room.
Okay. Area 4. This is from here on out, you guys have no idea what I'm talking about. So this is just gonna be like story time. So
we're out of content.
Blankets, put on your nightcaps, and listen to my story. Area 4. It's small. There are way fewer Metroids, but Diggernaut actually he doesn't suck here. There's a cool little. You might have to like steal footage from the internet if you can, like a little bit, to explain some of the stuff.
Don't worry, I'll go to Boss Runner. I'll go to Boss Runner's Samus Return all boss fights.
For PC gaming. And so there's this segment where you wake up the Diggernaut in Area 4 and he like wakes up and there's like the blocks you gotta jump through and it's like he's chomping at you on this side and you gotta run through them. And that part's really good. It made me think like, damn, when we fight this guy later, it's gonna be a great boss fight. That's some foreshadowing. And that's really all I have to say about Area 4. Area 5 is big like Area 3, and that's all I wrote for Area 5. So Area 6.
Ew.
Area 6. So one thing that's weird is that like by the time you get to Area 6, there are like no upgrades left pretty much. You have like everything. Like I'm sure there are like a couple.
I was so shocked that I got the wave beam so early. I feel like that's a later upgrade thing.
You max out at the end of Area 3 for the most part. You get the majority of the items, which is really strange. Because I feel like a lot of times in Metroid games, you get some like one or two upgrades at the very end that you only use to solve like a couple puzzles. Samus Returns like gives you most of your moveset early on. So this has Diggernaut, the boss fight this time.
Mm-hmm.
So
the apple of your eye, the love of your life.
No. So how this boss works, and you're gonna need some visual aid, but he has two things like this that clamp down, and they have the spider ball rails on the hands. You know the ones with little stripes on them? Mm-hmm. And you like glue on, and then you get inside, and then you drop a bomb, and you go like, oh, my hand. And then you do his other hands, you go, oh, my hand. Mm-hmm. And then the next phase, and maybe he does it from the start, the rails start like spinning in circles. You have to like time it as you roll up. And it's a little annoying, like it's really janky. It's one of those things where if it starts rotating even like a little bit, it'll like hurt you and send you 8 miles away and just like really piss me off. So I was already in a bad mood once I got past this phase. And then there's the last phase where, and also just the area you fight him in is really ugly. It's like this poop pit. Basically, from what I remember, like it literally is just like this brown, maybe it was gray, it doesn't matter. It was just like dull nothingness. And the music was irritating.
Is that what you said?
It looks kind of purple on this image I've got pulled up. Was it purpley?
Okay, well, I haven't checked the color of my feces recently, but maybe. Basically, the last phase is that he does his little hands, I think, and he like does little saws, and I don't remember, dude. I have PTSD. But he does this like swirly tornado thing, goes along the ground, and you're like, oh, I have to drop bombs in his mouth. Duh. But if you try that, like whenever you like get kind of close to lay the bombs, he like zucks you in, like chomps you up and spits you out, I think. And so it's like, okay, well I can't hit him with bombs. I'll just wait for this phase to end so that he'll do the attack where I can crawl up his hands and hit him. But it never comes. And what you have to do, in my understanding, this was like the only way to damage the boss at that phase, is to turn into the morph ball and then stick to the ground with the spider ball, and so you can lay the bombs while getting sucked in the wind and not get sucked in. And
well,
this
that's pretty
mechanic is
intuitive, actually. That sounds like a skill issue.
Is that the same wind mechanic that's introduced to like stop you from putting down a bomb earlier in the game?
It is, but you don't use Spider Ball with that, I don't think. Like, Spider Ball's never useful with that. Maybe it is, I don't know, I'm a whiny baby. But the point is, I died so many times, like the vast majority of my deaths were trying to figure out this stupid boss fight. I had like a horrible headache by the end. It was miserable. I hated it. And the last phase sucks too. You got like spider ball onto his head and like rotate around with lightning. I hate this boss. The boss is the worst part of the entire game. And what's crazy is that is the only boss they added to the game. Every other boss is in the original, and they added one cool looking one, and it completely sucks.
But that's not in the base game?
No, Diggernaut is completely made up for this.
Why?
He's miserable. Oh, it's not even like a thematically cool. It's just a big robot, and he sucks, figuratively and literally.
This is a weird remake because it fixes stuff, but it doesn't fix everything.
It fixes stuff and then it adds shit that sucks.
How did Mercury's team turn it around so well for Dread?
Well, the thing is, I think this game's really good. It's just like it has some weird stuff in it.
But even still, like even if it is really good, Dread is still such an improvement.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Yeah, it's not even funny. This game is not comparable to Dread in terms of quality. It's comparable to like Metroid Fusion and like maybe Zero Mission on a good day, but it's not Dread. So I didn't write anything for Area 7. It was a fever dream. Area 8. I think it was really tiny. Area 8 is where you fight the final boss, and spoiler alert, it's Samus the first one, it's Queen Metroid. But this boss is actually really good. I mean, I know I just said all the bosses suck, but like, this one's fine.
It looks pretty cool in Boss Runner's video.
So Hunter, do you remember on Metroid 2 Game Boy fighting this boss?
What boss?
Metroid Queen.
Yes. That was final boss.
There it was. It's actually a really creative boss for the Game Boy. The way you kill it, I don't know if it's like the only way, I don't think it is you have to like roll into its mouth with the morph ball and get in its stomach and lay a bunch of bombs to kill from the inside. I know this sounds like the most basic Metroid boss design, but you have to understand, like, have you seen what Metroid on the Game Boy looks like? Like, this is some like serious Ocarina of Time level, like masterful design for the standards they were working with there. It's like, it is genuinely a really good boss for the Game Boy. And the way they do it in Samus Returns is just like, they update it in like a cool way where it's all cinematic and you like, get a camera angle of like rolling down into the inside of it and like, bombing the stomach. It's a good fight. Very good boss fight. How did you guys like the boss fight?
Let me pull up the video.
Okay. Never mind.
No, hang on. Let me pull up the video.
Okay. So I will say I actually did run out of missiles and bombs in this fight as well, by the way. Or wait, I just misread my notes. My notes actually explicitly say I didn't run out of missiles or bombs. So, okay, never mind. It wasn't very difficult. Yeah.
I like the boss's design. That was my favorite part of the boss when I fought it. It's how it's like big and it's like really standing there. And you can parry it when it tries to bite you. And you gotta grapple its mouth and pull it to the ground. You roll into it. Yeah, that was my favorite part of the boss when I played it.
Yeah, did you enjoy pressing the X button to do all that?
No, I was on an Xbox controller and I rebound everything, so I was pressing the Y button.
Okay. Understood. Anyways.
You idiot.
So this is another example of like Metroid 2 is really good about environmental storytelling. Telling. The way this game ends is the mission was to kill the Metroids, and at the end, Samus finds this little egg and it hatches.
Yeah, it's on my screen right now.
Yeah, and it goes. That's the sound it makes. You can compare. Yeah, you did it.
I can't have audio for the video, or otherwise it'll be YouTube plus the video.
Okay, cool.
I already did that once, and I've been over here dreading editing this.
I forgot. Oh yeah, a little big Metroid comes out, and Samus doesn't kill it. She's like, "Oh, keep baby." And this is one thing that sucks about this remake. I don't know if this is in the original Metroid 2. I'm 99% sure it is not a thing. At least like to the degree to which it does it. When you get the little Metroid, it can eat these little diamond blocks, like just chop them, and it clears new paths. And these are all over the game for optional upgrades. So if you want to 100% this game, after you beat the final boss, you have to run through the entire game to go to all the... It's awful. I would never do it. Miserable. Why would you do that? Why? Because the whole point of getting missile upgrades in Metroid games is to make the final boss easier, right?
Sure, yeah. I'd assume.
But no. So that's one little criticism, is just a lot of the... Not all of it, but like optimally, you should really just be doing your exploring after you beat the game, which is ridiculous. I mean, maybe it's not as big of... I didn't do it, so maybe it's not as big of a deal as I made it out to be, but it felt like there were quite a few areas when I was going through the game that were blocked off by these little diamonds. there's a little secret at the end of this game now.
Yeah, I haven't pulled up on my screen.
So I guess neither of you can comment on this, but
no, I can't. He's in front of me.
New ending. Yeah, Ridley's in this game.
Yeah, it's called Proteus Ridley.
Yeah, so Proteus Ridley, I have a little bit lower for you guys, by the way.
Oh.
So Ridley gets like killed in one of these Metroid games. Is it Metroid 1 that Ridley like dies basically? And then in the Prime games, he gets these little metal bits in him, and he becomes Meta Ridley. And then he turns into like Omega Ridley, which I think was like the dark version. And then he loses all the. I think like the darkness like heals him, and he like regrows all of like organic Ridley junk bits thingies.
Ridley giblets.
Yeah, his Ridlets, his Riddlers. For Super Metroid, because in Super Metroid he's not mechanical. And this Ridley you see at the end of the game is like halfway through his transition from mechanical to organic. So it's cool. They basically made Metroid Prime tie in to Super Metroid using Metroid 2's like existing story. However, it's kind of controversial. A lot of Metroid fans like hate this cameo because it kind of the whole point of Metroid 2's ending is like kind of somber and quiet as you walk out of there with the baby Metroid. Like it's like very soft spoken kind of. Soft spoken. Nobody talks. You get my point. And this ending is now like insane, like cinematic boss fight with like tons of cutscenes. But I like it, so I don't care. It's a good fight. It took me like 3 tries or something. Like it was one of the tougher boss fights. The music's really good. There's like lightning and rain and stuff. It's an awesome boss fight.
It's very green.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is. The whole game is. The game is green and brown. Literally, this entire game is green and brown.
Holy shit. Dude fucking throws you against a wall and then pins you down and breathes fire on you.
That's one thing.
Asshole.
This feels like a Metroid Dread boss fight. Like there's so many cutscenes throughout this boss fight where like the baby Metroid like keeps latching onto Ridley and fighting him and like bitch slaps him away. It's a good fight.
This is where Mercury Steam got their sauce.
Yeah, legit. And apparently, I think it was Mercury Steam's idea to include this fight. Like they pitched it to. Don't quote me on this. I don't know. But I think they pitched this to like the Metroid director's producer man guy person, and he like thought it was cool and that the fans would like it. It's an interesting little background info.
I mean, I get it.
The game ends. Usually, this is the part where I would ask you guys how long it took you to beat it and what your completion percentage is. But
I didn't beat it. I didn't like it.
This game took me 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 17 seconds. And I somehow managed to not take a picture of my completion percentage. But I think, Hunter, do you have it on you? I think it was like 40, 50, 60% range.
It's like 45.9% or something like that.
Yeah, which is pretty bad. I think in the original Metroid 2 I got like 90-something, because like you can get most of the items while you play.
There's just less stuff to do in that game.
Yeah, well, Metroid 2 on Game Boy is really hardly even a Metroidvania sometimes. Like, it really does feel very linear. So I think this game, like, hugely improved in that way. That's why it's, like, so big, you know?
I got 2 hours and 8 minutes with 11% completion.
Ooh.
Let me close the game. Which is more than I thought I did, honestly.
I was surprised how low mine was, to be honest, so... Oh, no. So I think this is very successful as a remake in most ways. First things first, there are way more items in this game than the original, and there's way more backtracking to 100% it. So, none of these items were in the original game. The gravity suit, which I think is kind of expected, does feel a little bit like a new addition. The super missiles were not in the original game. The power bomb was not in the original game. The charge beam was not in the original game. The grapple beam was not in the original game. And obviously the melee counter and the ion abilities were not in the original game. Which is a lot. Like, that's like half the items.
They practically made the game.
Yeah, I mean, the fact that the grapple beam is like really, really heavily used, like this is like the most usage the grapple beam gets in a 2D Metroid game, I think. And the super missiles is like insane. Like we had no super missiles in the original. That is a weird thought.
The original was a beta release. The game was
Legitimately,
not
though.
finished.
It's insane. Like I will say though, like I kind of have been dissing this game a lot, but I think it at least feels like on par with those GBA Metroid games, which is something you cannot say about Metroid 2. Metroid 2 feels closer to like the NES game.
Yeah, I couldn't play the NES game.
I will never
Same old ass game syndrome.
It's worse. It's worse.
I can't even imagine.
Some more differences. The combat is good. I think a lot of people complain that the parry is overused in this game. I don't really mind it.
I don't see it. Parries are always going to be cool. I don't care if they're overused or not.
Yeah, it's better in Dread though. It's better in Dread.
Yeah,
like everything is. What else? Oh, the elevator. Yeah, there's no elevators in the original Metroid 2 actually, which is crazy, and also no teleporters. So all of the like fast travel in this game is completely new. I mean, that is cancerous if you actually look back.
Ew. Wait.
Yeah.
Even I use the teleporters, and I just barely got over 2 hours.
I know. I think like Metroid 1 on the NES has elevators and stuff even. Like, but yeah, no, this is real. Metroid 1 is completely, or Metroid 2 rather, you just walk through the whole game.
So what should I title this video? Talking shit on the old Metroid videos or glazing Metroid Dread?
All of the above. There are like so many beams in this game. Like this game has every beam in the series, right? Like it has like charge, ice, wave, grapple, spazer, and plasma. Like I don't even think Super Metroid has all of those, does it? Maybe it does.
I'm not sure. I mean, this was Mercury Steam's first Metroid game. Maybe they just wanted to make it a best of compilation.
It really
That's
does
probably why they
feel
added
like
Ridley. That's probably why they added Ridley.
Yeah, legitimately. This game really does feel like it's trying to be like the most average Metroid game.
Would you say that it's the most average Metroid game?
I think I would either give that title to this or Zero Mission. The thing is, I think Zero Mission is fantastic, but I think Fantastic is the average Metroid game. This is something you guys did not experience because it's pretty late in the game, and it's also like tech stuff. But I don't, you know, Shine Spark, and a lot of the 16-bit Metroid games, right? And that's where you get the fast shoes and you run and you build the charge and you press down on the D-pad.
Right, yeah.
Load.
Yeah.
And Metroid Dread actually uses this a lot. But
Dread does use it a lot.
Technique.
And I get the most insane dopamine hit every time I use it.
Yeah. So it's like basically for speedrunning and like really hard puzzles. And you can chain them together in Dread. It's amazing. This game does not have that because Metroid 2 most certainly did not. But they, without having like the fast shoes, they created a really cool version of it. They created a Morph Ball Shine Spark. I think it's like Power Bomb Cannon is like or Ball Spark or something. It's like one of these. You use Spider Ball on the ground and you drop a Power Bomb, and it like launches your Morph Ball like insane, and it's awesome.
I mean,
and I found it up by accident.
The 3DS definitely couldn't handle the normal movement speed, right?
I will say the Super Nintendo did.
That's fair.
Metroid Samus Returns is like a much more ambitious looking game, and it's also like very segmented. So I'm not sure it would have gone. It's not very horizontal like Super Metroid and Metroid Dread are. You know, it's all of these vertical cavern.
But also, I feel like I could be just completely wrong here and talking out of my ass. I feel like rendering the sprites of the 2D Metroid games is a lot easier than 3D models of Samus Returns.
The 3DS has like 0 RAM as well, so it's understandable. But I think that's a good compromise that they found that. Like the Ball Spark. It's a really cool tech. And it's something that Mercury Steam, I believe, came up with. I don't think it's in any other Metroid game, so it's just a cool new idea they came up with. I will also mention there are like other Ion abilities that we didn't talk about because you probably forgot them. There's the Rapid Fire. Oh wait, you guys might not have gotten to them.
I did not get them. The last one I got was Lightning Armor.
Yeah, so there's a Rapid Fire one that lets you kill these kind of shiny red enemies, and you have to use it to kill certain enemies, and you can run out of Ion, and you literally just have to go get more, and it sucks. So that's a terrible mechanic, and it's also not like well explained. I kept trying to like spam the button to rapid fire, but it doesn't actually work unless you hold it. Whatever, I'm stupid. And there's also one to slow time, but that's so situational. So I don't know, man. They kind of suck. Iron abilities, they feel a little tacked on, to be honest, right?
Yeah, sorry, I was just doing something.
No, you're good.
They feel very much so rushed into the game. Like, lightning armor did not feel balanced at all, I will just say.
No, yeah. You know those little like red tentacle things that like drain your lightning armor? Like, I don't know, man.
Is that what those do?
It's fine. Yeah. Well, you're supposed to use lightning armor to get through them.
I just damage boosted.
Like, they try to incorporate it a little bit in level design, but they mostly just feel like cheats, which is not good.
Yeah.
I think overall, I'm going to talk last, because I have the most positive opinion, so I'm not high enough. But what are your guys', Adam, if you had to like rank this game, where do you put it in your Metroid pantheon, and how do you feel about it overall?
Compared to other Metroid games, or compared to gaming in general? Like if I had a tier list of every game. Okay.
I mean, with it all.
Compared to other Metroid games, it is, I mean, I guess in the same tier as like Fusion and, I guess to an extent, this is going to sound crazy, Prime until I beat it. Because I did the same thing with Prime where I played like 4 hours of it and we're like, I'm done with this. But once I beat it, I've elevated. But then in terms of like all of other games, it's like a solid C.
Damn. And if you had to give it a ranking out of 10.
Ranking out of 10?
What range are you feeling?
Well, I was going to give it a 5, but the amiibo option really boosted its score, so I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay, okay.
I'd probably give the game a 7.5 out of 10 as well. I do intend on beating it, but did not before the meeting.
Where do you think it fits among like the Metroid games that you've played, which is a very weird assortment of Metroid games?
The only one that I played that it's better than is Metroid 2.
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Well, I mean, okay, no, that's not true. I'm gonna take over, I guess. I would put it like, I really don't like Metroid Fusion. This is a discussion for another day. I don't think it's a bad game, but I think it's like by far the worst Metroid game. And I would put Zero Mission right here, and I would squeeze it in the middle, I think. But I think it's much closer to Zero Mission than it is to Fusion. It does a lot really right, and I think it like is exactly the game they needed at the time, where like it fixes the movement, it's pretty accessible, but apparently it's not.
What about Other M?
I've not played it, and should we do a book club on Other M?
What is that on?
It's on the Wii, and it is unbelievably bad. It's from like the developers of like Ninja Gaiden or something.
Is the Wii pointer an important part of that game?
I don't think so. I think you can play with like a classic controller.
Okay, we can probably. If so, then we can probably do a book club episode on it. We're gonna have to research that.
The game's terrible though. Just so you know. I actually feel. I know I've been really kind of mixed on like how I'm talking about it, but when I'm playing the game and I'm just like Metroiding. Like the 8 hours, maybe 1 hour was me being pissed off about boss fights and stuff and like finding Ion not that impressive. But the other like 7 hours of me playing this game, I was like in the zone, like I'm bombing a block, I get a new upgrade and it's really exciting and cool. Like I'm whipping around on my plasma beam. You know, it's good stuff. Like it's a good Metroid game. It feels like the standard quality for 2D Metroid. It does not feel worse. But it also doesn't feel better. It just does certain things much better, and it does certain things a lot worse, and like really minor. It's like death by 1,000 paper cuts with a little annoyances, I think. But I still think it's really good. So I'm feeling like, honestly, like a high 80, low 90 range for this game, honestly. I think 9 out of 10 is really where I think I'm sitting.
I think out of my 2 hours of playtime, I spent 3 hours pissed off. I went to bed angry over that one puzzle I couldn't figure out.
The only 2 moments I raged at were the Diggernaut and that stupid ice room.
God, the ice room!
Metroid Samus Returns discussion featuring the ice cream at this point. I mean, like,
just so people know where we're coming from, what are your guys'... Let's do a top 5 ranking of Metroid games we've played.
okay.
So, Wes, you can start.
I would say my top 5 are, like, definitely Metroid Prime, definitely Super Metroid, then Metroid Dread. I think maybe Prime 2, and then Zero Mission. It's kind of insane that I'm giving this game a 9 when it's not my top 5 Metroid games. But the standard's really high.
Hunter, what's your top 5?
I have not played 5 Metroid games. I have beaten only 2 Metroid games, but I mean, from what I've played so far, I'd rank Metroid Prime number 1, even though I haven't beat it. Super Metroid, none of this would follow up by Samus Returns, which with Metroid 2 and last.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah, my top 3 Metroid games is I'd probably say Dread, and then Prime, and then Super Metroid, and Donkey Kong Barrel Blast. That's one of them.
Yeah.
And that's my list. I don't have a 5th.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played a 5th Metroid game.
I'm pretty passionate about how I feel about this game, which is that I would highly recommend it to anyone who's a Metroid fan, but do not start with this one.
Honestly, this is going to sound so stupid because it's Metroid 5. Start with Dread. Set the bar at the highest.
No, start with Dread. The thing is, if you start with Dread, the story makes no sense, but, like...
It's the most accessible right now because it's on the Switch.
Yeah,
Just
and
play
it's
Dread.
$60, so everybody wants to buy it.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I think the best one to start with by far is Zero Mission, but nobody's going to listen to me. They're just going to play Metroid Dread because nobody wants to play a GBA game. So Metroid Dread is the best starting point, followed by Metroid Prime.
Honestly, Prime might be a better starting point than Dread.
Prime's the cooler game, in my opinion. Maybe that's a hot take, actually. That's probably a hot take.
I think it might be. I think Dread is, like, awesome.
Dread has visual riz, but Prime has atmospheric riz.
Atmosphere does nothing for me. I'm here for the grabbing a giant monster and pulling him to the ground while you dodge his lasers.
Prime has pretty crappy combat, so
Prime combat made me want to shoot myself.
Yeah, it's better on the Wii, I think.
That's holding left trigger or whatever and having to press B to like side hop.
Oh my god, yeah. I really like how the Prime games control on the Wii. I have not played the Switch version of Prime 1. I can't comment on it.
Oh, I liked it. I haven't played the Wii one or the GameCube one, but...
The GameCube one looks awful, like, but not. Without gyro? Hell no. Anyways, I think that's all I have to say about Metroid Samus Returns, and you know what time it is.
Uh-oh, is it time for the Wheel of Death? So, the way that we do the wheel is we all pick one game to go on said wheel, and then whichever one we get, we have to play. Whether we finish it or not, I think this episode has proven is not mandatory.
It's highly recommended. I would recommend that you try.
It is
because
important
I can only
to try.
carry so many discussions. I can only carry so many.
How about this? If you have strong opinions that are emphasized by not finishing it,
okay.
If you're not going to finish it, you have to mount a good argument.
And you have to try.
Right. All right. So the game, I'll pick mine first. As always, gotta represent Paper Mario Sticker Star. Star.
I have already played that game. You have already played that game. I want to play it again.
I want to play it again, mostly because I just want to talk about it again.
Oh, yeah. It's nothing if not a discussion piece.
GTA 4.
GTA 4, a classic. My personal favorite Grand Theft Auto game.
I've never played it. It's the only 3D one I haven't played, not counting the PSP games.
It's very good. I think if we get that one, we are in for a treat.
Unlike Sticker Star. I'm going to go with Shadow the Hedgehog.
Ooh, Shadow the Hedgehog.
2005.
The Hedgehog. 2005.
Thank you. Yeah, I was very confused.
Limited cat made edition. All right, are we ready to spin the wheel?
I'm just saying, if we land on Sticker Star, Audrey's going to have an aneurysm.
If we land on Sticker Star, the series ends.
Oh, for real.
Alrighty, here we go.
My heart is actually racing. Oh shit!
Oh boy, oh gee, did we get quite the treat. Oh, we're in for...
It is tape over.
We're in for quite the treat next month. Oh, Hunter left.
Dear viewer, I need to clarify. Paper Mario Sticker Star is like a 25-hour game.
And about 24 hours of it are the most tedious dog shit you will ever
Hey,
experience.
spoilers. Hey, maybe you'll like it this time. You don't know.
Yeah, this is the one. This is the one, guys.
He genuinely left the call. He's not.
Yeah, no, they can tell because your webcam moved over, so now you're cut in half across the top and bottom of the screen. Oh, he's back.
Oh, hello.
Oh, he's gone.
Let me ping him real quick to rejoin. Okay. So, yeah, Hunter, did you lose Wi-Fi connection or something, bud? What happened?
Yeah, his Wi-Fi must have gone out.
No.
No, this is gonna be good. Hunter, you've never played it. You're gonna love it.
No, you'll love it. Actually, Hunter, I don't think you've ever played a Paper Mario game, right?
I'm gonna look up how long to beat this game right now.
It's
You're not
pretty
gonna like
short.
what you see, bud. You're not gonna like what you see.
2 hours. Pretty slow 2 hours.
For the opening cutscene?
I'm seeing main story is a whopping 21 hours.
That's not that bad.
No, I didn't just do main story. And it takes me about 5 extra hours to beat any game I play, so this is a 30-hour game.
No, trust me.
Bud.
You'll love it.
Next month I
you'll
choose
love
the game.
I think out of the 21 hours, there's like 30 minutes that are good. So, you're in for a treat. Spoiler! We're gonna talk about it next month!
Bleep it out.
Or play a good game.
It's all up to the wheel, and think about it like this. Once we do Sticker Star, you won't have to worry about it ever again.
That's true. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid that you'll never stop thinking about.
Hunter, just know we're all in the same boat here. It's not like one of us is just like, oh, I love Sticker Star!
No, I fucking hate this game. Oh, excuse me, language. Do you not remember this? Oh, there was a condition to get Sticker Star on the board, pal.
Oh, right! I forgot about that.
Oh, you wish you did.
Yeah. See, Hunter, you're getting a good deal out of it.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, I guess our 0 viewers will find out what that is in a week or two.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 30 minutes long. It's going to be like a 2-minute video.
We can upload it as a short. I believe that is it for the Samus Returns video. We recorded for a lot longer than I thought we would. We recorded for an hour and 20 minutes. That is about as long as the Call of Duty video.
That's almost half as long as you played the game.
That is over half as long as I played the game. To be fair, I think my playtime is wrong. I think like for some reason pausing didn't count as playtime or something, because I did pause
It's
frequently.
possible that when you die, it rolls back your playtime, because I know it does that in like Super Metroid or something.
My playtime's probably 20 fucking hours.
But the reason I say that
I'm
is
not
'cause
sure. I'm not sure. That's just a guess. Okay.
The reason I say that is because my recording time is way more than 2
there's
hours.
social features in Paper Mario Sticker Star?
Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out when you play it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the second episode of Video Game Book Club. Sorry about what is happening next month.
Yeah. If you want to get some of our merch, it's in the description.
Yeah. I'm selling a mesh of my brain after I shoot myself when I beat Sticker Star.
You can join the channel for $5 a month.
It's not $5 a month. It's like 99 cents. I did it so I could
I
have
forgot you
stupid
didn't have a channel
emojis.
membership. To be honest, I was just BSing.
I did it so I could respond to people with Donkey Konga emoji.
Yeah.
Anyways, bye. I would say subscribe so you don't miss the next episode, but you're gonna want to miss the next episode.
Yeah. No. Unsubscribe.